Game 4 from Ottawa. The Leafs and the Senators, and the Maple Leafs trying to do something that they've not been very good at, and that is finishing off an opponent. A lot more Leaf fans in attendance at Canadian Tire Centre in Ottawa this evening as we're ready to go. The teams are at center ice, and the puck is dropped, and we're underway, and we're glad that you're along with us. Back come the Sens as they play it in for Shane Pinto. Benoit, Game 3's hero, gets it up on the wing. Played by McCabe out at center. Brought to the line and in. A hit there, knocks down Pontus Holmberg.
They gave up 5 in overtime in the third period of Game 2. So, they've been able to protect lead. Oh, Domi trying to give Shane Pinto a shot. It was the fake drop puck.
Into the corner, back to the blue line once more. Sanderson to the left wing side. Kachuk holding, doesn't shoot it. Got it back to Sanderson again. Near side, and a drive scores. Senators get the opening goal on a bullet from Stützle. And it's 1-0 on a bad penalty taken by Max Domi. And the Senators get the opening goal.
Remember earlier in the regular season, Stützle had a power play goal from a similar spot in a 2-1 win over the Leafs.
Senators will get it down into the Leaf end. Amadio sending it in there. A hit by Oliver Ekman-Larsson, and it looked like that hurt Ridley Gregg, and played out by Zetterlund into the Toronto end. Morgan Riley first there for the Maple Leafs. Got it ahead on the right wing side. Carrying it out at center with a pass up on the right side for Montepallo. Drop for pass in front. Another shot stopped there by Stolars. In over the line on the right wing side for Domi, went off his stick and comes into the zone and into the goal crease. And Olmark loses it, but the whistle went, and now he's getting up rather slowly. Pinned up against the wall by Cousins and Gaudette. It does come free. Back to the point now for Nick Jensen. Jensen shot in traffic to the goal line. They're jamming away at it. And the whistle goes, and there's no goal. Gaudette in the corner now after somebody, and grabbing somebody from behind. David Perron has got a hold of and throwing punches there at Yarncrook, I think it is.
Yeah, and he's going to go too. Perron's getting the penalty. But how this puck doesn't go in. It got in behind Anthony Stolars. You can see Stolars looking back, and then the confusion.
Boy, McCabe makes a couple of saves. Save it along the boards. Nylander runs into a traffic jam on the wall. Puck is still there, and it's pushed out at center ice in a foot race now. Here's a chance for Pinto. He's in a goal. Stopped by Stolars. No, they're saying it went in. First shorthanded goal of the series.
But Shane Pinto walks in, and this just squeezes through the pads of Anthony Stolars and slides into the net.
Chipped into the corner. Domi couldn't get it. Then a wrist shot taken by Zetterlund went wide. Point shot. Stop. Big rebound in front. Backhand stop. Here's Stolars looking for the loose puck, and it's kicked by Riley to the near boards. Here's Tavares coming out of the corner, dropping it off now for McCabe. McCabe shot to the far side, corralled, and it comes back to the point. Nylander with a wrist shot, and traffic, he scores! A tip in front of the net. Tavares was cruising in there. I think it's Johnny Toronto, and the Maple Leafs are on the board with a late tally in the final minute of the period.
Tavares' line has not been great. 5-on-5 so far in the series, but they came up with a huge one here.
And it is Carlo with a pass that was intercepted, brought in over the line. Carlo took down Kachuk there, and that looked like he stuck that knee out just a bit. Comes back on the boards. The Leafs are able to keep it in, and time's going to run out. And then Benoit gets hit from behind by Kachuk, and then Benoit gets tangled up with one of the Senators, and there's a great face washing going on here. I'm not sure who the Senator is. Is that no? It's Cousins. Yep. Yeah. Dylan Cousins. Scrummed in the corner. Marner trying to dig it out. And it comes to the side of the net, back to the point. Tanev! Off the glove of Ullmark, and it just went wide. Leafs back at center ice. Tavares in across the line with Holmberg. Tavares takes down a man. There's a delayed penalty coming to Toronto. Tanev trying to chase after it as it goes back to the goal for Tkachuk. Tkachuk coming out in front. They jam at it. And the pad of Stolar's got across to make the save. Played into the zone again. Batherson, right wing side. Sprawling to block that was McCabe, and he deflected it into the corner. Sanderson into the corner. Cousins is there. Marner intercepts. Marner sends it ahead and gets flattened by Sanderson, and a penalty is coming here. Senators with it in the center ice area for Shabbat. Shabbat centers! Rang off the post by Tkachuk. It's banked back to the blue line, kept alive by Zetterlund. Nylander to center. Nylander in on the right side, skips it off on the right wing side for Tavares. Tavares goes around back in the net. He said, puck in front of the goal. They bang away at it. Ullmark down, and he's got a hold of it. D to Zub. Zub wrist shot in traffic blocked. Big rebound. Cleared to the line and out. Nyes racing after it. Nyes beats his man. He's got a breakaway. He's in a goal. Scores! Holy Mackinac! The big kid just blows by the Ottawa defense to tie the game at 2s.
Leafs were hanging on in their own end. Ekman Larsson's clearing attempt got kept in, but the Leafs are able to poke it away as Matthew Nyes knifes it.
Carlo to his defense partner Riley. Lead pass at center, and Nyes is in over the line. Bowling his way into the corner, dropping it off for Marner. Down into the near boards, and Nyes back of the net now for Marner. Marner coming out in front of the net, a shot. Nyes had a rebound chance.
Game 4 where overtime went.
A hit there by Pacioretty flattens one of the Senators on the far boards. Jake McCabe right back in again for Willie. Nylander into the slot, closing, still with it, shoots. That stuff, there's a rebound in front, and it was knocked wide into the far corner. Dangerous play there. Now brought in over the line by David Perron on the backhand. Stopped by Stolarz into the slot. A shot, scores! Perron deflecting it in. Senators take a 3-2 lead.
I mean, this is just a tap in, a nice play for the middle of the ice to David Perron.
Centering pass, broken up. Tavares got it in front of the backhand by McMahon, went wide. He gets it again. Bobby McMahon coming out in front of the goal crease. Tavares swept at it, and a great save made by Ullmark. That's his best save of the game right there. And then the Leafs intercept a bad pass and send it ahead. And here's Nylander in over the line. Shooting! No, he just missed that near post. And a big hit there. Back into the Ottawa zone it comes. Clevin takes a hit. The puck comes to the side of the goal. A backhand in front. Oh, great chance for Pacioretty is thwarted there by Ullmark. Leafs are pressing with 7.5 minutes to go. Onto the left wing for McMahon. Drops for Tavares. Tavares trying to come to the net. He does. That was stopped. The rebound back to the point. McCabe keeps it in. Nylander in the near corner. Still with it across ice pass. They score! OEL! OEL! Off the rush. Comes in from the right point. And Nylander spots him. Tie game 3-3.
Long talk during the regular season about lack of offense from the defense. Well, Ekman Larsson opened the scoring in this series, and he has tied it up.
Lorenz gets his man to stumble, has the puck along the wall, trying to get it back to the point, and he does. Oliver Ekman Larsson a shot. That's blocked. He gets it again. Into the slot again, and a wrist shot was wide. Real estate, but gets the puck back. Nylander around back of the net. Nylander still with it. Tavares was checked in front of the goal, and a shot coming wide. Tavares is just getting up now, but no call from the official. Cousins trying to center, had it blocked. Far side, Senators with a shot, down is Stolarz, and he's got a hold of it. He's looking up ice with a long lead pass. Finds Matthews to center and across the line on the left wing where McMahon, and a shot. That is, where is it? Somewhere underneath the pad of Olmark, and he's going to hang on to it. Tanev around back of the net, and Tanev is going to get high sticked in the mouth, and if he can bleed, it's going to be 4. I don't believe Tavares is on the ice. He isn't. Pass in front of the net.
Earlier in the overtime.
Here's Marner. Cross the line to Nylander, closing. Still with it in the slot. Near side, a shot by Nyes was stopped. Matthews once more to Marner. Pass down low, block. Rebound in front. Still free. They bang away at it. And it goes to the near corner. Centering pass. Stopped by by the Leafs, and a shot blocked there by Olmark. Rules or not, but that was an elbow that should have been called and wasn't. Here the Sens in with a shot that is gloved by Stolarz. Trying to drive in on the right wing with Zetterlund. And the draw scrum, but the Senators come away with it. Gregg into the corner, going wide, trying to jam it out in front of the goal. There's a scramble on, and the puck comes back to the point. Sanderson shot it over top of the net. Hey, Johnny's back. Nice. Got it ahead, and Marner across the line for Matthews. Oh, he just grazes the far post. It's a change, but gave the puck away. Then stole it back adroitly. Gets it ahead for Max. Domi on the wing with a shot. Oh, and Olmark looked behind him, but it went off his pad and wide of the net. Senators back in over the line, though. Working in with a backhand pad save. He works to the line and in with Nyes, who takes the drop pass into the slot. A shot by Matthews. Rebound off the side of the goal. Brought forward now by Tyler Kleven. Kleven on his backhand. Off the shoulder. That was a pretty good shot. Off the shoulder of Stolarz. Comes to the line, not out. Long shot, scores! Jake Sanderson. A bit of a seeing eye shot from the point. And we will have a Game 5 in Toronto.
A lot of winning streaks end here with this Ottawa win as the Senators stay alive. And you sort of had that feeling, didn't you, Joe, that you're not going to score in a double minor in overtime. Like I said, Colorado went through that in their game against Dallas. Couldn't score it. Dallas came up with the winning goal. But here, Anthony Stolarz has had his first human game in a long time. He wasn't terrible, but he wasn't outstanding.